So I know lighting is really something here in this video compared to the previous videos here. Maybe I'll do some magic with it, with editing. I don't know. I don't know much editing magic, period. But here is the video. My name is Ernest, and here is my self-destructive behavior. So just to get into it, I believe something that others might consider a self-destructive behavior as it pertains to what I'm about to say about myself is not a self-destructive behavior. But you know how clickbait works and all this other stuff, and I'm also in the kitchen, by the way, so if you see the background and everything, so there's that. But that's not my self-destructive behavior, being in the kitchen overeating all this stuff, but it is me valuing myself too highly. I mean, you see I got a shirt on that says King. I don't know if y'all could, if you were to see it in person, it says King. Backwards or obviously it's going to look a different way. But, it's not even just what I wear. It's how I believe in myself and what I believe my life is and how it should be. And I think a lot of individuals don't like to take the risk that I've taken. And I'm not even the biggest risk taker. But I feel like to some people, they might consider me a big risk taker only because it takes a lot to say no, or it takes a lot to say, okay, I'm struggling in these areas financially or whatever, but I'm still not willing to work this job because it makes me unhappy. I'm still not willing to work this job because it's not what I want to do in life. These are some of the risks that I've taken and that I am still currently taking at this moment in time. Even when it outside of just financial stuff, just how I express my views of this, that, and the third. Others might say, I agree with you on X, Y, and Z as they had, but I can't say that out loud, or I can't say that I agree with you on this, or I can't let it be known publicly that we share the same views on this, even if it's something as minor as people should have, a third-party voting option when it comes to voting. It shouldn't just be down to two, in America I'm speaking of. There shouldn't be just down to two political parties. There should be room for more than two political parties. Even as something as simple as that, people are afraid to even express that because of the public scrutiny and backlash and all the peer pressure that they have to either vote one way or vote the other, right? These are just some of the things that I take into account when I say that I value myself too high, or valuing myself is the self-destructive behavior that I have. Because it's easy to just listen and go with the flow and to apply for jobs or a job that you don't want. You get that job, you keep your head down, you put a fake smile on your face, you do the job and all that. You collect your paycheck every week or bi-weekly, or if it's a monthly type thing, or however often you get paid. It's easy to do that. Trust me, it's hard if you're someone like me to do that. But if you're someone who is afraid of failure, afraid to branch out and to actually go out and work for what you want in life, it's hard to just sit at a job that sit at anything. It's for those who are going to school and they are majoring in something that they don't want to major in, but because their parents or somebody else or peer pressure in general, societal views says that if you major in this is the high standard, or we're going to say nice things about you, right? But if you major in this thing, the thing that you're passionate about, the thing that you really want to do with your life, with your school career, we're not going to support that. We're not going to look as highly, we're not going to look at you as highly as we do if you were to be a doctor, lawyer, or whatever, right? And we will keep attacking you and verbally abusing you, hopefully not physically, but verbally abusing you and shaming you and making you feel less than and telling you that you are committing a self-destructive act by going for your own and doing for yourself and worrying about what you want in life. And like I said, if that's a self-destructive act, that people would consider it to be. That's why I like to play on the words and say, well, this is my self-destructive act. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't take drugs, I don't, I'm not out here recklessly just having sex with as many sexual partners as possible without protection of any kind. I'm not doing all this other stuff. I'm not perfect. This is not me saying I'm better than anybody, because I don't partake in any of that stuff I just named. If you are somebody who is using those forms or another form, you might be hurting yourself. To deal with the pain, to cope with things, I advise you to seek help. And I also advise you to put what you want first, and put yourself first, and stop listening to what everybody else is saying and the pressures of the world. I know it's hard. Trust me, it's hard. Like I said moments ago, I am still currently going through these pressures. But the difference between myself and maybe somebody else who falls through with these pressures is I say, okay, when I did this, when I fell into the pressure, because again, I'm not perfect, I've done it. When I fell into the pressure, this is how I felt. And that's not a place that I want to be in anymore. But it's hard over here because it's a struggle, it's a grind, it's all this other stuff. But I'm happier, or at least happier than I was when I just fell into the pressure and was doing the mundane, working jobs I didn't want to work, majoring in majors that I didn't necessarily care too much about. So just to say all that, just to say that if people in your life especially are saying that you are ruining your life because you're putting yourself first, you're putting your goals first, this, that, and the third, congratulations. You are committing a self-destructive act of going for yours, of believing in yourself. Because at the end of the day, all it takes is for you to believe in yourself to achieve the things that you want to achieve in life. Yeah, others can believe in you. It's great when other people believe in you and your goal and stuff. But that's not going to get you to do what you need to do, or do what you want to do in life for you to get to the level that you need to. You have to put in the work, and that starts with a belief. But even if it doesn't start with 100% belief, because there's times, again, I'm not perfect. There's times I'm like, I don't really 100% believe that I'm as good as I think I am. It's weird. We have our insecure moments, as I do. And then we have our moments where it's like, I'm really the shit because of all this stuff that I'm doing, compared to the people that I know and love, or just know in general, who decided not to go for whatever dreams that they had. It's not like I'm the only dreamer that I know. I'm just the only individual that's willing to act on those dreams, or at least one of the few individuals that I know of per se. I'm not saying like I said, I'm not the only one, but I'm just one of the few that is willing to go for mines and do things to take care of responsibilities as well, instead of just doing the responsible thing and just putting my shit at the back burner, because I'm not making excuses as I'm too tired, I have no time, this, that, and the third. I'm not going to give all my time to some job that I'm not happy with, some job that has zero to do with what I want to do with my life, some job that doesn't care about me in general, that will replace me The moment I drop dead, the moment I fall ill, the moment they just damn near feel like it. So you got to put yourself first, because you're not going to just choose someone else, or you shouldn't choose someone else when it comes to your dreams and your goals and this, that, and the third. So, like I said, congratulations if that is your self-destructive behavior, believing in yourself. Hopefully this video motivated you to believe in yourself more, to keep destroying your life by going for what you want, by building your life. It's weird, because it's like you're destroying your life, and yeah, I'm destroying the parts of my life that I don't want. I think this house that I built, because you kept giving me all these bullshit bricks and stuff, I think it's ugly. So I'm tearing it down and I'm rebuilding the home that I want for myself. So, or the life that I'm rebuilding a life that I want for myself, put it that way. So yeah, keep destroying your life so you can rebuild the life that you want for yourself. Alright? Till next time, until next video. Y'all stay safe. Take care. Peace.